Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to The Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. It's time for more Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. And we're heading to the Governator to governate some things. I believe we're going to be turning in our quest about dealing with everything and junk and stuff in the Gwithin ruins. We have Aloth with us and our crew, and we're going to head on. I never did look up the button to change my thing, but I think that's fine. I think it's okay. Alright, onward. Let's hope everything goes well. I will say, and I don't know why this is the case, I'm assuming as time progresses and things improve, it'll get a bit better, but this game takes a really long time to load. It's like really a lot of time to load the very first time you launch it. It's a little crazy. Like, I'm talking over 2 minutes, which I don't know. I feel like that's kind of absurd, but that's okay. If that's my only complaint, then we're doing good. All right, Governator Clario, speak with me, sir.
Yes? Something you need?
I have some information for you about the dig site.
At last, Belfetto, tell me, please, what has happened? How much have we lost? I must know.
Well, I saw the same destruction Aothos wreaked on Cadnua. Odorisi is dead along with most of your animancers. I'm sorry some of your animancers made it, but I'm afraid Odorisi was killed when Aothos arrived. Aothos killed everyone there, and he'll keep doing it. I have to find him. Well, we're gonna go with the first one.
I see. And the work? Odorisi's notes? Was there nothing of his research?
Clario's gaze searches yours with almost a feverish anticipation. Give him the notes. I found these.
You did? Gods be kind.
Clario takes the bundled notes from you with barely restrained urgency. Within moments, he is flipping through the papers, his eyes sweeping back and forth across the pages.
Belfetto! Belfetto! We are saved!
Are we? Clario lets out a relieved, almost giddy laugh, looking up at you with a toothy grin. A grin he hides soon after beneath a cough and a look of some regret.
That is, Odorisi's legacy is not wholly lost.
Yeah.
I like to believe the man would find that pleasing.
He folds the papers once again and sets his hands over them protectively.
You say this is all the work of the Titan, of Aothos, and you still insist on looking for him? He destroyed your ship, killed my people. Would it not make more sense to sail to the far side of the world and away from all this?
Well, let's see here. What is this? Resolve. I'm already scared. You're not helping. This is the god of light we're talking about. I don't have a choice. I'm going to go with this one. That we're already scared.
It is a strange obligation you are under. I understand a little of that. Lucky for you. If I were a more sensible man, I would take this for fable and turn you away.
Uh-huh. Clario, I need your help. Aothos is looking for Adra pillars like the one in the arena. Let's see, this is what, intelligence? Yeah, intellect. Aothos is using the Adra pillars as an energy source. If I can find more, I can find him. We'll go with that.
Merla. He will ravage every outpost in the Deadfire. That Adra is why we are here.
Yep.
Why everyone is here, in truth. The Valiant Trading Company, the Royal Deadfire Company, countless mercenaries. You'll want to go to Nekataka. Queen Onekaza II rules there at the Kahanga Palace. Anyone seeking to do business in the Deadfire Archipelago must negotiate with her first.
Okay, and who is she? The great and ancient city of Nekataka is so old that its foundations are said to predate the great Huana cataclysm of legend. In recent years, the native Huana population have been crowded by the arrival of the Valian and Rautier, whatever, colonists, traders, and soldiers. One day, guys, one day.
The Queen knows every Adra vein of worth in the Deadfire. I'm certain she can help you. That is, if she agrees to see you at all.
Well, then that's where I'm going next. Who are the Kahanga?
The most powerful tribe in the region. now that Onekaza II has united a host of them under her rule. Ikawa would disagree, but then Ikawa contents herself with a spit of land and a handful of followers.
Oh, well, there you go. You promised me help.
I have not forgotten. We will get you to Neketaka. And for that, you need your sheep. I'll arrange it with Ikawa. Between the two of us, I'm certain we can gather the workers we need.
Sweet.
Head down to the beach once you are ready to depart.
All right, thank you for the help.
Bompiaco. It is only right. After all you have done for me. I won't keep you further. You have a long and very strange journey ahead.
That I do, sir.
Some advice. After you have had your audience with the Queen, seek out the Valian Trading Company. They make their headquarters in Neketaka, and the company always appreciates good help.
Okay, Valian Trading Company in Neketaka. All right, all over it. Hey, we leveled up. I like that. That makes me happy. All right, MC Clap Yo Handz. What are we doing today for the leveling up? I guess the same thing we do every day. Try to take over... No, not that. A little bit of alchemy in our life. Yeah, a little bit of alchemy. And we're going to go with more survival. Why? Because it's the one that we're focused on, I suppose. Next up. Alright, we have new power level unlocked. We get to choose dos habilities. So we have 2 abilities that we can choose. The evasive roll. The ranger quickly dives to a safe distance and gains the quick inspiration. This ability does not cause recovery. Okay, it's fine. Oh, this is the tier that we're... Alright. Marked for the hunt. Upgraded from marked to prey. Designates a single target as prey, giving the ranger and animal companion an accuracy bonus against that target. Okay, and then if the prey is killed, the mark will jump to a nearby enemy. That's... Yes. That's really good. Alright, what else do we have here? Hobbling shot. The ranger's shot now hobbles the target. And then what else do we have here? Accurate wounding shot. Ranger's aim becomes far more accurate. Revive companion, can't do it because our doggy does not die. It's already dead. It's a weird little thing. Heightens the predatory instincts of the ranger's animal companion, giving them a damage bonus on any creature suffering. A damage over time effect, maybe, but not yet. Defensive bond. Increases the character reflex. Fortitude defense. Gain concentration. Will defense. I think I'll probably go with the marked, and I mean we've got some more people for the front lines. I don't know that we necessarily need the evasive roll, but I think I might go that route. So we'll see. It's probably a mistake. Like I said, I am no expert, but it's what I'm rolling with. It's what we're doing. Well done, MC Clap Yo Handz. Alright, what do we got next? We have Adair, who is going to level himself up and get some more athleticisms. And he, of course, is going to continue to learn his, or show off his streetwisedness, even though he's wearing that hat. Kind of negates a little bit of it. It's fine. Penetrating Strike. The fighter strikes their target with devastating force, granting significant additional penetration during the attack. What else do we have here? Rapid Recovery. 1 per encounter. Charged by the rush of battle, the fighter will continually regenerate and increases the amount of health regenerated. Maybe. What else do we have here? Discipline Strike. I like that these all are like upgrades to existing moves without having to give us additional moves. So it's like this is here and then it has this extra effect. I like that. I think that's a really, really smart way to approach things. Or at least it seems to. Alright, Discipline Barrage. Gaining the Aware Inspiration. What does that mean? What is Aware? Hello? Hello? I feel like more stuff should pop up from that. Oh, wait, maybe it's... Hover, yeah, I'm sorry. 5 perception and 50% of grazes are converted to hits. Just makes us hit more often, okay. Aware inspiration is now improved to the intuitive inspiration. Okay, so same thing, but we also get hits converted to crits. Okay. Or tactical now gains the acute inspiration as well. At all power levels. Huh. Now what does this do? Powerful mule kick. Powerful attack that knocks enemies into the air and then prone. Does that upgrade it, or is that just an additional? Shows an enemy with enough force knocking them prone and causing damage, leaving them disoriented for 8 seconds. Interesting. This is a little bit more versatility. I think I'll get that, and then why not get Penetrating Strike? Might be good, might not be. Don't know. We're gonna roll with it. Alright. Onward we go to Shouty. What are you doing, Shouty? She's like, I'm gonna teach you about the Arcana. And I'm gonna teach you about religion. And I am a priest that now just got access to the 3rd tier of skills. I know you're gonna want consecrated ground. So we're gonna get that. What else? Spirit grants target ally the smart inspiration. Warding seal explodes in a burst of magical energy. Okay. Watchful. Bless allies with the aid of sympathetic soul, releasing a healing effect when they are near death. Interesting. Dire blessings. The aware inspiration. What is this? Divine mark. Interesting. Okay. Nagging doubt in the face of unbreakable faith consumes enemies in the area of effect, lowering their melee accuracy and downgrading their critical hits to hits. That doesn't seem too bad. I think I'm going to go with... That's it, 35 health restored. I suppose we don't have a tremendous amount of health right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to get the Divine Mark. Have a little bit of offensive abilities. We also got Vile Thorns as a just predetermined skill. I wouldn't mind getting Pillar of Faith either. Might be something we get soon. We'll see. Alright, Shouty's handled. Now we're going to go with Aloth and see what he is going to bring to the old table. He doesn't really have a... Oh, well, I suppose we'll get Stealth with him. He doesn't necessarily need Arcana. And he's a Spellblade, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know how well I'm going to do with the multi-class... the multi-classed thing here. So we'll see. History and Metaphysics. Let's go with History. Alright, he's got Escape and Crippling Strike. And Sneak Attack. He's also got One-Handed Style. Fine. Let's see what else. Smoke Veil, and what is this? Blinding Strike. A dirty attack that makes the opponent unable to see, blinding the target. The rogue creates a small cloud of smoke that hides their presence for a short time. Interesting. Shouldn't he be one lower than he is right now? Or... Well, I guess we'll figure this out. Oh, he literally has to choose. Okay. These are all the spells, like... I'm a little confused. Just bear with me here for a second. We have the missiles. We have... Spirit Shield. Doesn't look like we have anything else. Let's get a little bit more since into health. I think maybe getting something like a lot more touch skills, considering he is a melee roguish type character, might not be the worst thing ever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. I know that's not quite touch, but it's close. This is interesting. So you can choose pretty much anything from either side. I was kind of hoping that you could choose, like, 2 things. Why did everybody else get 2 skills and we only got 1 with Aloth at level 5? That seems weird and, well, not conformative at all. Like, shouldn't they all be the same? I don't know.
How may I help?
Alright, so...
I'm sure you're eager to depart.
Okay, guess we're ready to leave the Port Maget and this entire island behind. We'll check our little journal here and see if there's anything else in it for us to do, but I think that's it. With a better man, we gotta reach that. Okay. Find someone who might know Adair's friend. Luckily that someone in the Children of Dawnstars knows her. But settled in the Deadfire, not necessarily on this island, okay? And since it is a 3-skull thingy, does it say it's like way too strong? At least 4 levels higher than your character's current level, okay? And same thing with this, assist. Decided to help her as we pursue. Harvested a soul near Gorechi Street, near Port Maget. Was able to harvest some more souls. Unable to harvest any souls from the ashen bodies in the Growth and Dig site. That's interesting. So this keeps like a running tally of what we allow her to do. Okay. I'm assuming we did that. Reached the city and returned to the beach. Okay. Okay. So that means at this point we just need to get on out of here, really. So let's do that. Is there any amazing, like, good items that we got? I know we have different spell books. And I don't know that we can necessarily use all of these spell books. I suppose we'll figure it out as we go. We haven't really got to play around with Aloth very much just yet, so... yeah, that whole thing. We want to leave town on foot. We shall accept this. And survey says we'll be able to head back to our thing. There might be a few things that have popped up on the island, but we'll see. We might see. Maybe we've just gone blind. All we can see now are cursors. Cursors in the dark. Hello. Oh, there we go. All right. So again, sort of absurd loading times a little bit, but it's not all that bad. Okay, let's return to Valario's Rest. Come on, ambush me with a fight that I can totally win. No? Okay. There's been, I think there's been a couple of updates on the game since I've last done coverage of it. They did the beards and hair, a free DLC upgrade. So you can change various different facial beard type thingies and hairstyles and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad they added, you know, cosmetic and, you know, personalized customizational options.
Good. You are here. Clario has made good on his promise. We are making ready to free your ship.
Ikawana, or Ikawana, it's not Wana, sorry, Ikawa, there we go. Gestures towards your vessel where a motley group of Juana and Valian workers race to and fro.
I say still that you are fortunate. The ship was nearly lost, but it will float. For how long, I cannot say. You will wish to find a friendly port with some speed, I think.
Okay, well, what if there's another storm?
Then you sink.
Oh. Well, there's no sugarcoating from her at all.
Come. We will see your Defiant out to sea.
I had more dialogue options I wanted to explore, but okay. Okay, we're gonna take the Defiant out to sea, I guess. A sailor's life, 2 blessings. Interesting.
We should address the matter of our ship's resources before we get underway.
Alright, we have ammunition supply gained of 8, the medical supply 12, and repair supply 7. You don't have enough crew members to properly manage the ship.
It saddens me to inform you that we lost several crew and most of our provisions during the storm.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was the case.
However, Port Margé appears to be well supplied, and I expect the recent disaster has left several sailors in want of a ship.
Really? Okay.
I suggest we contract for additional supplies and crew before we return to open water, or our voyage may indeed be a short one.
Really? You couldn't have, like, told me this before somehow? Well, open water. I suppose we can still sail around to the outside of the island. Ooh, ship-to-ship combat. Let's check it out. In Deadfire, not every ship on the sea is friendly. Hostile ships can attempt to engage you in ship-to-ship combat. Cool. Okay, during ship combat, distance and orientation to the enemy are vital to your success. Distance determines if the enemy is in range of your cannons or if you're in range of theirs. Orientation determines what cannons, if any, you can fire, as well as how easily your ship may be hit. Turning your side to the enemy may allow you to fire the most cannons, but it does make you an easier target. Each ship must maintain its sails and hull. Damaged sails limit the speed of a ship. If a hull is damaged, the ship will sink. A ship's cannons are also limited by how much ammunition the ship is carrying. All makes sense. Board the enemy ship. Engage them in deck-to-deck combat. Prepare to board. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. When two ships get close to each other, they can board or ram. Boarding locks two ships together and transitions to a deck-to-deck fight between the two ships' crews. A ramming attack does damage to the hulls of both ships. If one does not sink, the battle transitions to a deck-to-deck battle. Once you have victoriously sunk the other ship or defeated them in deck-to-deck combat, you can plunder what remains. Plunder typically includes ship resources, treasure, and occasionally the unique triumph of a noteworthy enemy captain. Cool. Coins can be shared with the crew to improve morale, and triumphs are always flown from your ship's rigging. That's cool. Oh god, what the heck is that? It's fine. We got a bunch of supplies. I was just so freaked out that the ship was going so quickly toward us. I did not know what to do. Are they mad at us? Okay, they really want to say hi or kill us. Hi? As Defiant leaves Port Margé behind, you casually observe dozens of other ships coming and going, mostly fishing and trade vessels. One craft does stand out. An opposing dhow, replete with cannons, crests into view across the Defiant's starboard bow. The flag raised high atop its sail signifies a wish to parley. However, the dhow approaches, I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but it's fine, at an aggressive speed, suggesting that it might not easily be turned away. Face your pursuit. There's no way we're going to outrun it. You spin the ship's wheel counterclockwise. The ship swings around quickly, disturbing a gull resting on the foremast. The bird voids a white splotch on the deck as a sign of its disapproval. Thank you. You even out the wheel and bear straight towards the dhow. The distance closes quickly, and soon the massive dhow's hull rolls on waves beside your ship. Boarding planks emerge, and are quickly cast onto your ship, along with shouts from its crew notifying that their captain will be boarding. Several well-armed men cross the planks, their eyes watching every inch of your ship. The crowd parts open to make way for their captain, a tall, well-dressed man. He peers at you with one impeccably groomed eyebrow raised. Following behind the captain, and in stark contrast, strides an unkempt Orlan. A pair of pistol grips protrude from his belt, and he casually twirls a stocky firearm around his index finger. His shaggy face, framed by long cobalt blue hair and a wildly braided Carillion beard, makes the crooked smirk he directs at you seem almost sinister. Okay. So, how do you think this is going to go down? I think poorly. I think this is going to go down very poorly. We'll see. Or again, maybe we won't. I'll stop. It's not a good joke anyway, but...
Ado, Water of Cadno. On behalf of the Principes and Patrina, I must request we meet in parley.
The broad-shouldered captain up-tilts his chin in greeting. When he smiles, his left cheek divots a shallow dimple. You could have asked before you boarded my ship uninvited. Or you couldn't have asked. You have my attention.
Aggressive.
You have my attention.
I will make this quick.
He flourishes a courtly bow.
I have heard some marvelous tales regarding your ventures in the Deerwood.
Thank you.
In fact, you are the first dragon slayer I have ever met, outside of a grave.
Double thank you.
Some fools would seek to make a fortune by pilfering from one such as you.
He's done his research. Might as well hear him out.
Oh. Under the captain's words, you hear a faint but insistent buzzing. Bloom's overwhelming Ferrante's voice, drowning out all else around you. No one else seems to notice. A vision. Thunder cracks between your ears, and you glimpse a different sun-shod sea behind your eyes. Fight against it. Let the visions come. What's this? Resolve. The visions come. The visions streak across your mind's eye, fleeting and incoherent. An elf, dark-haired and battle-scarred, stepping across a gulf between vessels. She shakes Ferrante's hand, and warmth spills through you. Excitement, pride, respect. The imagery melts like candle wax into a lamp-lit galley, swamped with the scent of unwatered rum and sweet fruit, with sailors and their songs and sweat. This is I don't know. So for me, it's a little bit of a difficult font to read. I apologize, folks. The scene billows away, ice cold and clawing, replaced with the crew on deck, solemn and staring, as Ferrante grasps one of their own by the throat. No, not one of their own, no more. You don't steal from family and stay family. Tears and mucus mar the man's features as Ferrante reads the man his last rites. Thief or no, they'll consign him to Andra, as tradition dictates. The vision passes, leaving you blinking on the deck of the Defiant, looking at Ferrante's face. He raises an eyebrow.
I believe you have met such a fool. Captain Benweth of the Drake.
Despite the gravity of his words, he smiles grandly, and the dimple cuts deeper into his left cheek. I know a cipher's handiwork when I feel it. Tell yours to stay out of my head. Yeah, there you go. The blue Orland's mouth falls open.
Voxen of Ubilnet Merla. Careful, ship hunter. Mind that you do not confuse a useful skill set for a non-expendable one.
Ferrante glares at Seraphin. The Orland steps back, blinking away the rebuke, and peers at you, probing. His yellow-green eyes narrow, unfocused, as if trying to remember something. Captain turns a warm smile back to you.
My apologies. Rest assured, it will not happen again.
I feel like maybe he's trying to get, like he's calling for help. Maybe I should have not done that.
Apologies, Captain. Didn't mean it, really. We're up all night, you know, searching out our friend here.
He looks to you.
You've been at sea a while. Your mind starts playing tricks on you, aye? Well, mine plays tricks on others, too. Usually don't mean much. Maybe see a bit of shadow, hear a bit of tune. Not unless the person's sensitive. Like, say, a watcher.
He winks. I remember the Drake. You say this Captain Benwith is the one who attacked me? Wait. Who are these? The Principes and Petrena. Oh boy. Responding to the collapse of Grand Valia 2720 to 2760 AI, noble families packed up their households and sailed abroad, seeking opportunities away from the shadow of their homelands. Over time, their old world traditions evolved into new identity as the Principes and Petrena, the princes without a homeland, a loosely connected and regulated organization of pirates. Well, doesn't that sound wonderful? And your furry little companion happens to be?
Allow me to introduce one of my more special acquisitions. A diamond in the rough, if you will. Seraphin is a magnificent ship hunter. In fact, he is how he tracked you.
Seraphin's fur-bordered lips twist down at the corners as Ferrante speaks, and you feel the fuzzy vibration within your inner ears of another oncoming vision. Well, I think I'm going to break off the episode here. We will see what the other vision has to offer, as I feel this captain's not exactly on the up and up. I mean, he is a pirate after all. I feel like we probably can't win a fight against him, but I don't know. Maybe we'll try it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Either way, that is a tale for another time. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Until the very next one, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.